Hello there, Karin here on behalf of Makers Mercantile with the top 5 things to look for in today's newsletter. The first item I'm really stoked about, this is the reintroduction of the Swabble. So you can see the Swabble. I don't know if you remember the Swabble. We did bring in an assortment of Swabble recently, I don't know, a couple months ago. It sold out just like that. They were gone instantaneously. So we've placed another order and now we have 6 new colors. So what is a Swabble? Well, a Swabble is actually an 80% wool, 20% nylon blend of yarn. It is a sock weight, so you have a total of 440 yards. But the nice thing is that they put it on 2 little cakes for you, as you can see, so that you can get 2 socks knit that are quite similar. I'm not going to say identical because then I'm sure someone would hold me to it if they were off a row or something, but your socks will look very similar to each other. Now if you don't want them to look alike, you don't have to do that. You can actually knit one start, you know, with the cuff with the center and pull the green, and then the other one pull the blue. Do whatever you want. You can actually even use this for shawls if you want. But it is called a Swabble and we have 6 new colors in. Let me show you what we have. This is actually called Bluegrass. This one is called Fire Island Sunset. This one is called Kiwi. This one is called, I think, Cloudy Silver Clouds or something like that. Oops, I don't exactly remember. This one I know is Yin Yang. I think it's because it's sort of like pink and gray. And then this one is called Watercolors, and it's absolutely beautiful, I think. This one has a little white strand running all the way through it. Just so you know how these are made, it's a really interesting method. It's sort of like a marled method where, let's take a color that's easy to look at, where they start with actually 4 green strands in the middle, and then they progressively change them. They go from 4 green to 3 green and 1 blue, and then they go 2 green, 2 blue, and then they go 3 blue, 1 green, and so on. And that's how they transition the actual colors. So it's a unique process. They're called Swabbles. We have these 6 in. We only got 10 of each in stock. So if you want one, I would suggest that you check it out and you get those as soon as you can. Item number 2. Haiku Simplicity. That is Haiku's very first yarn that they ever came out with, is called Simplicity. Now, I don't know if you remember last month, we had the Simply Worsted on sale, which is sort of like Haiku's sister, older sister, younger sister actually, but a little bit fatter. And Simplicity is actually a DK weight. You have 117 yards, I believe, on a 50-gram ball. Or 50-gram ball. It's actually a hank. And it is a merino blend. I call this a workhorse of a yarn. I know I use that terminology for the Simply Worsted too, but they're exactly same fiber content. It's just that this one is actually finer. And the thing is because it is 55% merino and the rest is acrylic and nylon, it means it's machine washable and tumble dry without a problem. It's also very soft to wear. It's great for kids, and right now with a great price. So at 25% off, it puts most of the hanks, the ones that don't have a little metallic or tonal or something, at only $6 a piece. So what we've done is to make it even funner. It's great for blankets, and we have this great blanket pattern here. This is called the Ravet blanket, and this blanket actually takes 22 hanks, and they are all knit in linen stitch. So perfect blanket to be knitting right now, because I think not everybody, but a lot of us do have some extra time on our hands. So great time to knit yourself a beautiful blanket that can be machine washed and tumble dried. I wish I had the blanket on you to show you, but these are the colors that come in the blanket. I think you've got a buttercream in there and a Hill Creek Gold. I think I just dropped the Nile Blue. There's a crimson. I think this one's called Chocolate Milk and this one's Turkish Coffee. So you've got those 6 colors that are in there. It's a total of 22 hanks. We're tossing in a needle as well, and it's all for $125. You can't beat that deal. Now, if you want to do your own colors, go ahead, go for it. But one thing I will tell you is we will not be winding this yarn this time around, not at the 25% off. And they're the little 50-gram hanks. So anyways, get your Simplicity before February 15th to get the 25% savings. Now, we also have a little blurb in our newsletter on our Hat of the Month Club, Sock of the Month Club. Those are two different clubs, and you know, it's really easy to sign up. And if you don't find that it's for you, let's say you don't like our choices and items, you can cancel at any time. But we do try to vary things. We try to vary stitch patterns and colors and different types of yarns in all the different boxes to give everybody a variety. So you might try something that you normally wouldn't try. So for that, it is really, really great, and the value is always good. Sometimes we throw in a needle. We've even been known to throw in a book. I mean, all different kinds of things, always a good value for those boxes. Now, I want to send a little shout out to Gabriella Hines. She was the winner of our craft box contest last month, because we also have a craft box contest. And last month we made snowmen, and we had a contest to name your snowman. And this is actually a picture of her right over here. I mean, is she not adorable? I mean, that snowman is almost as big as she is. So she named her snowman Snow White, and congratulations, Gabriella. We're going to be sending you a package in the mail. We also have a new item from Kyle. You know, he loves his grab bag, so whenever we start cleaning out, we start finding lots of singular items and so on. He puts together these grab bags. Excuse me, I'm talking so much, I got something in my throat. Anyways, the grab bags, they cost $50, and they always have minimally $50 retail value of yarn, accessories, needles, and so on in there. Normally, I mean, I've seen some bags that go out that have like $150 value. So Kyle gets very generous with these grab bags. Anyways, if you're interested in our grab bags, we do have them available. Again, they're $50. There's a link below. Click on it. I don't know how many we have, but when we're sold out, I'm sure it just won't be online anymore. And one last thing, we also have a class coming up next week on Tuesday night. It is called Smitten with Mittens. And if you have ever wanted to like really design your own mittens, custom make your mitten to exactly what you want, this is the class to take. Connie Peng is your instructor. We have been getting really wonderful reviews from all of her classes. So if you haven't taken a class from her yet, this one might just be the one for you to take. That is next Tuesday. We also have this weekend, we have stitches going on. The different time slots that we will be doing, it's a virtual stitches, is also in the newsletter. And if you want to join us, it's sort of like a little QVC segment that we do for a half an hour, show you different types of products and so on. And then, of course, we always throw in some kind of a deal, I think, or we usually do. So Kyle and I will be hosting 4 segments this weekend of that. And I think that's about it. So you do have a weekend coming up. Some of you, I'm sure, have to work. For those of you who don't, do something creative, have some fun. No matter what, everybody stay safe so that we can see you again next Tuesday when we do another video. Anyways, have a great night, have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon. Ciao.